Hey guys, don't even know if anyone really cares anymore, but I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Primarily, I did about maybe 5-6 different videos of me through the process of building this E46 sedan. And obviously, if you did watch them, there's some changes. You know, it's red now, and I also got these awesome Don Musk overs. And I mean, style and look of the E46 is kind of hard because, you know, coming from Japanese cars going to BMW, it's kind of hard to transform it without, I don't know, making it rice, I guess you could say. But I'm going to finally give a walkthrough, some trial and errors and stuff for anybody that's building an E46. The sedan problems that I have that are getting a lot better now, but 2 years ago was pretty rough to find things. But this is a little walkthrough and you guys can check it out. And just FYI, this is on an iPhone, so not going to be perfect quality. Hopefully it looks good enough. But let's go and get this. So here's its current state. We're looking on the outside. So this is the Don Musk sedan kit. It's got front actual fenders and rear overs. They're amazing. I absolutely love them. They are, they fit perfectly. I mean, this tab broke off right there. That tab broke off, and that was what was welded to the unibody, or the, you know, behind here. And that just kind of shows you how strong this kit is. So now I just gotta make that mount better. But I didn't do any fitment really to this kit. So body wise, that's where we're at. So looking at the front, I'm still poking out because I have SAS USA angle kit. And you look at the geometry, it's pretty solid. I haven't bent a tie rod or anything yet, so they're great. The wheels are carbine design wheels. They are 18 by 9.5 for the front. I had a little debacle in the rear, and kind of, let's just say one got messed up. So it's 5 by 120 and then 5 by 114 on these big holes. So I had to run thin lug nuts, the spline, 6-spline lug nuts. So I need a key to put in there, but that's the only way I can run these. But they're wheels and I can run them, so that's a huge positive, obviously. So now going into the inside. I built this cage in my buddy Dustin's driveway, actually. So it's not the best. Definitely, I'm not going pro-am or anything. So this is just really fun stuff. You could pause the video and look at my booger welds if you want. But cage, and then I use this as sort of like a firewall. I know I'd have to like get it shut a little bit better, but I like the idea of this because then I could just seal this, and then it would be your quote-unquote firewall if you were going pro-am. But I built my own seat brackets for these seats. See, the spark goes sitting super duper low. Here's the cockpit. So I'm running a CD09 with my LS. So I went through one different setup, as you can tell. The old automatic hole, this was an automatic car. The old automatic hole was way up here. With the Collins remand or adjusted shifter relocation, it was way back here. I went with serial 9, see the fitment, and this thing just shifts amazing. It's first, second, third, fourth, reverse lockout. So great kit. I love it, absolutely love it. I'm running this old Power by Max hydro, and it's a straight through setup, and we'll go check out the engine bay. All right, now let's pop this guy open. All right, obviously got LS. So one thing I had issues with right off the bat, first event, because I drift it, is my power steering used to be here. It used to be F-body, and we're sitting right here. And I blew out 4 different power steerings. Now, I hear different things from different people, but I know for me, what worked is swapping over the ICT billet. It moves the alternator up here, and you run a BMW pump. Ever since then, I've never had power steering issues. I'm running the Chase Bays reservoir with a dash 10 going in, and then on the return line, I'm running this cheap, like, I don't even know, I think it was like 30 bucks power steering cooler, or trans cooler, but works for power steering. And I like, power steering doesn't even spew out of here anymore. Like, it's amazing. I love it. Obviously, I built this to drift. I'm not taking it to shows. I literally just want it to work. So I have a little micro squirt. Obviously, has some loose wires going all around. Here's a nice compartment where I actually keep stuff. But here's the LS setup. That's what's been running for kind of like about 2 years now. It's getting up to 2 years, and it's working great. I'm running a T56 bleeder, which is really nice to have. I pretty much do everything myself. So I bleed the clutch myself. I bleed the brakes myself, which this used to have ABS, and I got the PBM ABS delete. And so it just pretty much tees, and then this steel braided line is your out from your hydro, which I have the hydro line there. And then the other line comes out of here. There's an adapter, and then that one runs inside somewhere over here. Yeah, right down here. It runs inside right down over there. So that's your inlet, then your outlet goes to your back brakes, tees off, and then goes straight to the back. So there's that. And then another thing I did, because I run a lot of hot laps, I threw in a swirl pod, and it seems to help, but I did it in the fall of last year, so we'll see more when we get to it. Another thing that I recently changed, well, mid last season, was I swapped to a deadhead setup, fuel pressure regulator. I used to have a line coming out of here going into the fuel pressure regulator. Now I have it in line. So here's the in line right here coming from the pump, the fuel pump. Here's the straight through into here. This is plugged off now. So fuel just comes in here, and then any excess will go through this bottom line over here, and that is your return. So I'm not running a returnless system, but I changed it to deadhead. I was getting very bad bogging issues. I also swapped to a 340 LPH pump. So there's that. And then also, I don't think I ever discussed how I'm running a SR20 radiator. Now, bigger the better, pretty much on radiators, but given space and everything like that, I went SR20. I had my LS in a 240 before, and it never really overheated on me, so I figured it would be good. My next step is to run like a hood vent of some sort to get the hot air out. But with the swirl pot, we'll see how it works with hot lap. But generally, hot laps, you're gonna get hot. It just dependent on how many laps or cool downs you take in between and things like that. But also, I'm running the Condor Speed Shop. I think they're the 70 millimeter stud. If you're drifting, I highly recommend it because you're taking wheels off a lot, and it's really annoying to have to put the lug bolts in. Those are very, very annoying. And I guess as far as the build goes, that's all I got. Any questions that I haven't covered or anything like that, I can help you out, but it's pretty straightforward. BMW LS Swaps on Facebook has some good info and so on. So there are some things with sedans that kind of get annoying, but that's mostly body stuff. But everything else is the same between coupes and sedans. So just ask questions, I guess.